increase the odds that the mistake shows up.
Pitch count for the series up to 428 for Alexander. To finish up Patty and Holly's conversation. Dukes will dance with the one that run them. Another full count. Sixth of the game.
Just kept battling to get her pitch, and this is it. Up in the zone. She loves to crush. She's 5'3" when she gets letters. She hammers it home. She gets not one but 2 runs to come in to score. Now Oklahoma's up 3-1. 4-1.
2 runs in the 4th, 2 more here in the 5th. Yeah, that hit Lindsey Elam, who's on base for the 3rd time today. And now Laporte will come out and get her infield together with her pitcher. Laporte will walk back to the dugout by herself. Alexander will stay, and you can see her fighting through the pain of that foot issue. Her teammates huddling around her. Odyssey remains. 2 on with 2 outs for Jada Coleman.
Coleman picks up her 2nd consecutive hit off of Odyssey Alexander. A pitch on the outside corner, and she just takes it into that gap. And with 2 outs, Sooners are going to be running around the bases, and the throw goes back in the 2nd, missing the cut. So no opportunity to get Elam scoring all the way from 1st.
Hitless through the first 3 innings. And the Boomer Bats are live for the Sooners. Another hit batter. And you can see the emotion right now for Odyssey Alexander. A brilliant run into the national semifinals. A spectacular career at James Madison has captured the hearts of softball fans nationwide. A pair of 2-run doubles, Mackenzie Donahue and Jada Coleman, to bust it open. in a 4-run fifth inning. Dukes will hustle Alexis Bermudez out to the bullpen, and they will not wait for that. A pitching change and a standing ovation for Madison Alexander. The pitching change with Oklahoma on top 6-1. Back to the World Series in a moment.
Yeah.
First unseeded team to get here in 9 years, and they made it count. They made a run. Farther than any other unseeded team had ever gotten. Oh. One of just 3 teams to beat the Sooners. But as Oklahoma has proven, it's a whole different ballgame when it turns into a 3-game series, as this one has. They faced off yesterday and again today in the semis. James came down.
Oklahoma scouts so well. They make adjustments game to game, pitch to pitch.
Madison Iokas. Well, the home run swings of Kate Gordon, the 5th-year senior from Shenandoah, Virginia. Sarah Jubis, the junior. And of course, the inspiration of Odyssey Alexander. It's been great to see on social media all the little girls now out in their backyards starting to sling it. After watching Odyssey perform here in Oklahoma City.
I love the simplicity of how she did it too. I mean, she had one softball, had a glove, she got it at the store that wasn't expensive, and a wall. And as much as we've got all the money and all the costs to play the sport, it feels like now you can also have the simplicity. Find your own way in a backyard. You don't even need someone to catch you. You just need some determination, work ethic, and maybe some YouTube videos to help you out as well.
Some passion, yeah, some passion and love. Get off the couch and go out and train yourself.
It's incredible. All the money that can be spent within the game, all the bats you see little girls carrying around now, the private lessons, the training, the simplicity of the game, and just working hard, caring a ton about it. And having some knowledge too. I think that's what's cool about technology now, is you don't need to have necessarily a person right there that knows it. You can go online and find it. Go teach yourself.
Oh, and a tip of the cap, too, to the head coach for the Dukes, Lauren Laporte. You know, when you make a run like this, and job openings that may be available around the country, certainly her name will be coming up. But just fabulous work. Well, ninth year at James Madison, the assistant coach stepping up to be the head coach the last 4 seasons. Naokis, another one of the seniors from Chicago. Defensive player in the league this year, and she will make her mark on the record books. Second all time in stolen bases at JMU. Kate Gordon, their career leader in home runs, a two-time All-American. Base knock for Naokis.
Love it, senior. I'll always remember that last at bat. Get that base hit, send it carry with you.
Lindsay Meeks. For the Sooners, Patty Gassel has talked about the growth from the 2 losses during the regular season, and certainly refocused after the loss to JMU on Thursday in the opener. They have come roaring back. 31 runs in their last 4 games. Home run, their 9th of the World Series.
They outscored their opponents 34-11. I think it's important to note, though, that they do still give up runs. I mean, those 11 runs that the other teams we've seen here offensively also have maybe that 1 or 2 people in the circle that can just shut down an offense. But what I like about Oklahoma is they know that they will give up runs. I mean, shoot, the first pitch of this game was a home run, and they know how to respond.
Well, they don't panic because they know they can put runs up on the board. And as a pitcher as well, you know that you make a mistake, your offense is going to be there to pick you up.
They did not see Florida State or Alabama during the regular season. Oh, by the way, they do have some pretty good pitchers. Sandra Coppin-Fouts, just to name a couple. Caitlin Arnold, Lexi Kilfoyle, we've all seen throwing this week. SportsCenter's coming up next, and then we'll be back out here to the ballpark for our second national semifinal with the Noles and Tide. Both of them former national champions. Florida State trying to match what they did in 2018, coming out of the losers bracket to win 6 games in a row for the championship. And of course, Alabama, the 2012 championship came at the expense of Oklahoma. They went dancing in the rain. Good at bat. There you go. One more time. Helen kisses to the Dukes fans. She's got a lot of that Holly Rose spunk to her, doesn't she? Oh, yeah. A little pizzazz to her game. She has put a lot of smiles on people's faces watching JMU this year. Phillips. couple of walks, or excuse me, a couple of hits and a walk the last 6 batters that Juarez has faced. He's trying to lock this thing down quickly. First runner in scoring position of the day. There's a look at our Women's College World Series bracket. The Champ Series best of 3 starts tomorrow night on ESPN at 7:30 Eastern. As Juarez is gets the strikeout there, 2 down. Trying to work through her longest inning of the day.
Juarez continues to spin her pitches. This is a backdoor curveball that just kind of bleeds through the zone. Picks up the big strikeout. 11th of the day.
1 out away from the Champ Series for the Sooners. And now 1 strike, and they will be on their feet. Right back to Juarez, over to first. And the Oklahoma Sooners are headed back to the championship series, looking for a 5th national championship. Season comes to a close for James Madison as the Sooners beat the Dukes twice in the semis to advance. Sports Center will be coming up next, and then we will get you right back out here to Oklahoma City for more from the Women's College World Series.
I was dying to know what was going through your mind. You're in the circle. The very first pitch of the game, you have to watch go over the fence. How did you regain some composure after that?
I just knew that my team was going to answer, and just having trust in them and understanding that like they were going to come out attacking. JMU is a good hitting team, and just respecting that they're going to put swings on my pitches, and just knowing that our hitters are just going to have my back the entire way, and they did.
Your hitters did have your back, but you were a shutdown pitcher from that point forward. 11 strikeouts, no more runs. How were you able to get in that zone, and what worked for you in that moment?
I just wanted to have their back. They were having mine at the plate, and just knowing that I can trust my defense and just getting after it, and just knowing that they're behind me is so much fun with them.
Only 4 teams in history, or 3 teams in history, have made it through the losers bracket to win a championship. How hard has this been for you guys? And now that you're into the Champ Series, how do you take advantage?
We're just grinding it out. We're playing our game. We're having fun. We're just enjoying every moment that we're out here. And I think we're playing for each other, and we're not letting anyone take that away. We're going at our pace, and we're excited, and it's a grind.
Thank you so much, Dee.
Thank you, Go Boomer.
Thank you, Holly. Well, it was quite an announcement. Very first pitch of the game for Kate Gordon. Boom. Sends the curveball out and the quick 1-0 lead. But as Holly told you, Juarez locked it down. And after that, the Sooner bats took over. Mackenzie Donahue, 2-run double in a 4-run fifth inning. And Jocelyn Allo, a towering shot. Her 32nd of the season. And that was your ball game as the Sooners win it 7-1, the final on 10 hits. Beth Mullins, along with Jessica Mendoza and Michelle Smith, will start out with Juarez and the job that she did today after taking quite a hit there in the first inning.
I love her reaction. I mean, that's what you need at this point. This is an if-necessary game. You lost the first game of this entire World Series. First pitch, home run. She settles in and absolutely silenced the JMU bats after that.
Well, it just shows how good this field is. So Oklahoma punches their ticket to the championship series after that loss. Well, Florida State's trying to do the same thing. This would be the first time ever that two teams come through the losers bracket to make the champ series, but Florida State has to get through Alabama first, so that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's coming up next, our second semifinal, and the Sooners have advanced. The other big story, of course, this World Series was the emergence of Odyssey Alexander, the terrific pitcher for JMU, and she's now with Holly Rowe.
Well, Odyssey, you have captured the nation's heart. I know today was hard for you. What were you trying to overcome physically to pitch in this game today?
Everyone knows my body was tired, but I was not letting up for, anyone. I was just going to try to do it for my teammates.
What did you think as you walked off the field when the entire stadium gave you a standing ovation?
I mean, the impact I've had on younger girls and, just doing everything I could for my pops. I mean, I did my best.
You did do your best. I know your heart's been with your grandfather. How important is it for people out there to know the impact your family has had on you and that you were able to do this week?
Just never take anything for granted. Anything can be taken like that. Anything can be taken away from you in just a second.
What do you hope your performance has done that all little girls can look up to you and little girls who look like you? What inspiration can they take from you, Odyssey?
You can do whatever you want. Just be yourself.
Thank you. We have been honored to watch you pitch.
Thank you.
Well, great run for James Madison, and it comes to an end here in the national semifinals. Oklahoma a winner 7-1, so the Sooners, after losing their first game, win 4 straight to get back into the championship series, and they await the winner of Alabama and Florida State. We'll be back shortly with first pitch for the Noles and the Tide. Some images of the day for the Oklahoma Sooners, and it's a big one. They win it 7-1, and they are still alive. Let's get you back to SportsCenter with Elle and Kevin.